I'm Chad Pack. I'm the president of the board of directors for Villages of Woodland Springs. What I want to do right now is talk what happens if the working capital amendment is not passed. The HOA relies on our funds to take care of business. We're very subjective to the economy and price of goods and services. Things like pool equipment, pool chemicals, insurance, things like that will deal problems to the HOA, make us very vulnerable, which causes the board to have to increase your assessments, or worse, levy a special assessment. I know several of our neighboring HOAs have levied special assessments in the last 6 months. It's not something that we want to be able to do. We need to make sure that our working capital is adequately funded. If we don't fund it correctly, what will happen is, one, you will see increases in your assessments. Two, you will see things like the Bray Birch incident where we had vandalism. You will see us have to shutter amenities for longer periods of time because it's going to cost so much to repair it, and we just cannot take the funds out of operations, or we need to budget these things to come out of our reserves. To do so, either one of those two is a costly endeavor, and it takes a long time to recover from withdrawing from our reserves. Things like we've heard people talk about wanting dog parks, want pickleball courts. Hey, we want to have some new amenities. Working capital creates those. Without that, we don't get those. We can't earmark a couple of $100,000 to put in a dog park out of our operational funds, because every dollar that we bring in goes right back out in our zero-based budget. We're a nonprofit. We don't make money here. Everything that you pay in goes back into the community. So it's a very lengthy and costly endeavor for us to take funds from the reserves. The other thing that'll happen is with a 20-year-old HOA, we have 6 pools, 11 miles of brick walls that have to be maintained, 92 acres of parks, trails, just lots of landscaping everywhere. We can't keep up funding these. We can only fund the basics. Working capital allows us to renovate. We want, higher fences around the pools. We want security cameras. We want better locks, gates, things like that. Working capital actually pays that. And as a board of director, we're also homeowners. I don't want to see homeowners burdened with the upkeep of this. That's why it makes a lot of sense to us as board members and as homeowners to push that burden off and put it onto new home sales.